Hello everyone, today we're going to be discussing personal protective equipment. Personal protective equipment is essential for ensuring that we keep our employees and you safe. First thing we're going to be discussing, we'll be talking about our gloves. We have a variety of gloves. We'll start from the dish room area first. First thing we're going to look at is our gloves here for the dish room. This is going to protect us from any chemicals, any agents that may become harmful or allergic to your skin. This is an excellent tool to use for protecting you from there, and also too from the alignment of the machine. I also recommend this particular glove here because of its length. It's perfect for reaching into the dish machine, trying to pull the equipment out of there. You have that extra extension and you have that extra protection of hot dripping water onto your arm. So this is going to protect you from that as well. Secondly, we have the green glove, which is going to protect us in a 3-compartment sink. Always keep in mind the hottest temperature the human hand can stand is 125 degrees. So it's always essential, make sure you're wearing your green glove to protect yourself from any hot water that could possibly get under the skin and cause some irritation and burn from that as well. Also, when you're making a dish in your dish machine, make sure you're using your delimer, right? But you want to make sure that you also have your goggles protection for any splashes and irritation, as well as making sure that you have your gloves and a face mask as well. This will prevent you from breathing in any of those unwanted chemicals that could cause harm through a long period of 167 days. We're changing the dish machine every week, so just think about that exposure over time. Next, we want to kind of go into our oven. The oven area will have 3 protective equipment that we use. We have our burn sleeves. We have our gloves that we can use and reach into the oven and grab hot items from here. And then we have an extended arm protection on the brim. As you can see here, you can put these on as so. And for us, we definitely want to see you guys wearing your PPE when you're working around those ovens, because those ovens that have those dual doors, and oftentimes you will see that one door opens up, you may not know it, and you can burn your arm that way there. We want to lose the arms that way here. And then of course you put your glove on and you can reach in there and grab those hot pans, hot pots, not having to worry about it burning your arm, as well as this here, which gives you that extended protection throughout here, but not quite as much as your burn sleeves do. Okay, now let's start looking at our sharp objects, things that protect us in sharp objects. So we have our cut glove, and we want to wear our cut glove anytime you're working with sharp objects. So even a paring knife, I know sometimes we like to just use, oh, I just need to cut a little bit off the tomato. You still need to wear our cut glove. And you can have here your 8-inch blade, always wear your cut gloves for here. And of course, when you guys are operating the Sunkist, you want to make sure you're wearing your cut glove for this one as well as your Robocoup, slicers, and your globe. Okay, as we discussed earlier, let's look at some ways that we can better protect ourselves when we're dealing with hot equipment and hot things to surface. As you can see, Marashi has the extended glove, so she's able to reach in, grab the equipment out from there, and make sure that she doesn't get burned, and all the drips and everything that can happen are protecting her arm from that. You want to make sure that also you pay attention that she's also wearing her mask to protect from any chemicals, any unwanted chemicals, and eye protection for any splashes that could occur during the cleaning process of the dish machine. You also want to make sure that while you're using the 3-compartment sink, that you wear your green gloves to ensure that you protect your arms from any chemicals that might cause some irritation to your skin, and also to prevent yourself from being water burned, just in case the water gets to be too hot. You also have an extra layer of protection that you can go and scrub those pots. Go ahead. You have to remember when removing hot items from the oven that you're wearing your PPE to ensure that you don't get any burns. We also have our blue gloves here that also will give you the extended protection for your arm as well. When using the hot pads, ensure that the hot pads are dry. If they are damp for any reason, it could transfer heat onto your hands and cause severe burning. Okay, so you want to make sure that when you put it on your cut glove, anytime we're using sharp objects, so you want to always make sure that you have on your first layer, protect against any type of chemicals or anything that might be on your hands after you've washed them. And then you're going to put on your cut glove, and then you want to make sure you have on another blue glove or blue latex to protect from any type of food contamination. So we always want to remember that when working with sharp objects, that we're wearing our cut gloves. We want to make sure that we first wash our hands first, as our SOPs is subscribed. Put on your glove, and then after you put your glove on, you want to make sure that you have on your cut glove to protect yourself against any cuts. And as you can see, then you come back with protection over that to make sure you don't have any foodborne contaminants. Then you want to place your orange here. Make sure that you're protecting yourself from anything. We have sharp blades in there. And then once you cut it, make sure you're still wearing it. Make sure that the glove is on the side of the hand that you are exposed to the sharp blade, okay? Okay. Next, after that, you want to make sure that you still have on your cut glove. The same principle applies. You want to make sure that you have on your cut glove, and you have on your glove protecting any contaminants. The cut glove to stop you from any cuts, and of course your other glove to protect you from there before you use and handle any of our knives to use them for any other purpose. And as we talked about earlier, same principle, use on your cut glove. You can also use your slicer here to make sure you're slicing items. Make sure that the item that's catching the product has the cut glove, as you see here. This would be regular, and there's your cut glove there. Anytime you're working with sharp, either very, very sharp. Then you have your glove, which we use this for cucumbers. Make sure, once again, you have on your cut glove and your glove, and you have your cucumbers in there, and you're using them as such. And like I said, the item that is close to the blade is where you want to have your cut glove on. You don't want to have your cut glove on the arm that is not exposed to the blade, okay? So that's going to conclude our training for our protective personal equipment. If you guys have any questions, make sure that you contact your area manager and or the trainers to help you with this process. Thank you very much and have a great one. Then as so, and then squeeze for your product is making sure. Okay, that's good. Good orange.